Hey guys, welcome back to HGTV Handmade. Last time I showed you how to build a custom headboard, so today I want to tackle pillows. I think that personalized pillows are another great option for dorm room decor because just like the custom headboard, they're another way to really set your space apart from all of the other dorm rooms which tend to look exactly the same. I want to show you guys 3 different ways to personalize pillows, and we've got a lot to cover, so let's get started. Let's start with my personal favorite, the stenciled pillow. For this pillow, you will need a ruler, a stencil, a spouncer, adhesive spray, and fabric paint. Scissors are optional if you need to trim down your stencil. Slip a piece of cardboard inside of the pillow cover first so that nothing bleeds through. I'll be using this stencil as the border and this stencil as the center. Flip the stencil over and spray the back with adhesive spray. Center the stencil on the pillow, then push it into place. Now it's time to paint. Stamp the paint onto the stencil. Don't brush or roll it on. You can peel off the stencil before the paint has dried. And now, the moment of truth. Yay, that looks good, but we're not done yet. It's time to paint the letter. I'm using the ruler to center the stencil, then some tape to act as a placeholder while I spray adhesive on the back. Push it into place, then stamp on the paint. Remove the stencil and you're all done. I accidentally ripped the stencil as I was removing it, but it still worked just fine. And that's all there is to it. If stencils aren't for you, there are 2 more options. Now let's move on to the iron-on pillow. For this pillow, you will need a ruler, iron-on paper, a wooden or cardboard letter to trace, an iron, a marker, and a pair of scissors. This is a sheet of iron-on paper with a chevron design. All you have to do is trace a letter or a shape onto the paper, cut it out, and iron it into place. Don't forget to flip your letter backwards before you trace. You'll see why in a minute. You'll place the letter paper side up to iron it on. I'd recommend ironing this onto a pillow cover rather than an actual pillow because a flat surface is easier. But I couldn't find a plain white pillow cover at the craft store, so I used this white pillow instead. Apply pressure for about 20 seconds at a time until the entire letter has been ironed on. Now all you have to do is peel off the paper and you're all done. And now for the final method, tracing. For this pillow, you will need a ruler, a wooden or cardboard letter, paintbrushes, painter's tape, a fabric marker, fabric paint, and a pair of scissors. Slip some cardboard inside so that the paint doesn't bleed. I'm using the ruler to mark the center of the letter and 2 strips of painter's tape to help line this up with the center of the pillow cover. Now I'm tracing the letter onto the pillow with a fabric marker. Now that I have an outline, I'm going to fill this in with fabric paint. I'm using a foam brush to fill in most of the letter, and even though it can be used to paint the edges, I'd recommend switching to a smaller brush for more precision. Marianne also used the tracing method, but she used stickers instead, which is a really great idea. So I'm going to link that video for you now, just in case you missed it. After I painted on the letter, I wanted to add a border. First, I used a ruler and painter's tape to create a large square on the edge of the pillow cover. Then, a slightly smaller square inside of that. Then I created smaller squares in each of the corners. The last thing I did was cut away these pieces of tape to reveal a decorative border. The cool thing about this method is that you can paint on any design you want. If you can't find a stencil in the pattern or size that you want, this is a really good option. Once my border was taped into place, I traced it using the fabric marker. Next, I removed the tape. The final step is to fill the design in with paint. It took about half an hour for me to paint this on. This pillow was the most time intensive, but I really love the way it turned out. So which one was your favorite? Let me know in a comment down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you very soon with a new video. Bye guys!